Andrew hits me and he says, how long do you think people will continue to overrate Alabama due to the Saban effect, even though he's retired now? Now, Andrew, I trust that you've watched the show or listened to the show for a while. And proactively, I thank you if you have. You know my rule about being overrated. Anytime you call someone overrated, I don't disagree immediately, but I do ask, what are they rated and where should they be rated? And if you're telling me they should be rated lower, who should be rated ahead of them? Now, you presented a hypothetical, so we don't know where Bama is going to be rated any given week in the future because the games haven't been played yet. I can tell you I don't have a lot of concern about this. I think the general public or the AP poll or the JP poll or the College Football Playoff Committee, I think they'll handle this pretty much right. I think the opposite has a better percentage chance of happening. The opposite being the first time they show a weakness, the first time they show a vulnerability, under Saban it would have just been, oh, well, no one's perfect. They lost a game. They'll still make the playoff. Well, now that Saban's gone and everyone's looking for cracks in the foundation, every single flaw, I think, will be turned up to the nth degree. And I think any loss, I mean, can you imagine if they lose 31-21 to Georgia in week 4? And they do play this year, by the way, week 4. Dude, do you know what the talk will be? The talk will be, now that Saban's gone, Bama's run is over, Kirby and Georgia have permanently ascended to the head throne, the head seat at the table in the SEC. You know that will happen. And it's in Tuscaloosa, too. So you know that'll happen. I think that the SEC, I remember, so the past few months, I think gave us proof of this. Proof that people are going to freak out anytime Bama shows the least bit of vulnerability was found in January. Remember January, Kalen DeBoer takes the job, and what happened? That 30-day portal window opened up. Caleb Downs jumps in it. A couple other guys did. One of them has since come back. And everyone started taking it upon themselves, who hadn't been able to trash talk Bama for like a decade and a half, to say, oh, it's here now. Here comes that Berlin Wall crashing to the ground. Well, since then, they stabilized things. They righted the ship. But I think that was an early preview of, even though Bama was only suffering something that would happen to anyone in their circumstance, you saw how people responded. A lot about what Saban did is still there, by the way. So if you want to call it the Saban effect, well, a lot of the players he recruited are still there. Certainly the program he built is still there. That place is immaculate. It's incredible. Kalen DeBoer is a stud in his own right, I think. But it would also be short-sighted to suggest nothing that was great about Saban is still there. The man himself's not the head coach, but it's not like he took his ball and went home. It's not like he said, y'all go find a new building to train in. Y'all go find a new athletics department budget. I'm taking all this stuff. Hey, 20,000 students who enrolled here over the span of 15 years because I'm here. Go back to New Jersey. Start over from scratch, Alabama. A lot of that's still there. So, yeah, maybe there is a Saban effect. Maybe there's a Kalen DeBoer effect. Now, if you believe that they won't drop off much, their over-under win total is 9.5. To win the SEC championship, they're plus 950. It's really, really good money to be made there if you believe in Alabama.